Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. For those of you who don't know, YouTube practices censorship. I started out my YouTube channel with mostly political opinion. That's the reason I started it, but I've since branched out into other things. The folks at YouTube didn't appreciate the truth, so they started flagging my videos. They have flagged my political videos extensively, and if I get one more strike, they will take down my channel. Towards that end, I have the Grumpy Old Fart 2, which is kind of a hedge against that. I have the Grumpy Old Gamer for all of my gaming videos. I have the Grumpy Old Ufologist for my UFO, paranormal, and unexplained videos. And I am over on Rumble with the Grumpy Old Fart. Over there, it has all of my stuff, including the politics, the political stuff. So if the political stuff interests you, go over to Rumble and check that out. If you enjoy all of my stuff, then go over to Rumble anyway, because it's all over there. Alright, I'm doing an AD&D monster video on devils. When you watch this video, please refer to the Monster Manual, Monster Manual 2, and the Fiend Folio for specifics on each individual devil. Also, check out the AD&D Manual of the Planes for a lot of good information, specifically pages 109 through 112. This is primarily advice for the young dungeon masters. So here we go. When you run devils in your game, understand that the chances of running into a devil on the prime material plane is extremely rare. Devils can move through the planes of hell, Gehenna, Gehenna, however you want to pronounce that, Hades, and Acheron at will, although they may need permission to do so from their masters, Dukes and the Archdevils. Devils can also move through the astral plane, but seldom do so. The only way a devil can enter other planes is when a specific proper ritual is performed, or when the proper name of the specific devil is spoken and heard. Devils are generally lawful evil. There is a hierarchy of devil kind, and at the top of the pyramid is the archdevil Asmodeus. He rules the 9th level of hell, the 9th layer, the lowest layer of the 9 hells. Under him are the other archdevils, Mephisto, that's Marvel, pardon me, Mephistopheles, Moloch, Beelzebul, Despater, Geryon, Belial, and Mammon. Each of these rules a layer of hell. Tiamat, although not an actual devil, rules the first layer of hell. Under the archdevils are the Dukes of Hell. Some of them, not all of them, are Ammon, Baal, Hutijan, and Titavilius. Somewhere in this list is the Princess of Hell, Glacia, chief consort to Mammon. Archdevils are continuously trying to usurp Asmodeus to rule the 9 planes. That is their overriding goal. Asmodeus remains in power by playing the archdevils off against each other. Unless 2 or more of them team up against him, they have no real chance, and everyone knows it. The Dukes work for the archdevils, and they want to supplant their superiors. That's the way hell works. You gain power by eliminating your boss. Read up on the devil's talismans. These objects allow a devil to be controlled. This is a terrible affront to the devil in question, and they will act accordingly over this great offense. Then there are the greater devils. These include pit fiends, ice devils, horn devils, and styx devils, and I believe there's more, but that's all the ones I listed here. Below the greater devils are the lesser devils, the barbed devils, bone devils, bearded devils, spined devils, Abishai, Erinyes, Superibo. Denizens of the 9 planes of hell include Lemur. These lower ones are they make up the vast majority of the population of hell. Any player characters encountering any of the archdevils or dukes of hell are probably in hell. on that devil's specific layer, maybe, or something close where the guy's at. If they encounter that being on the prime material plane, someone had to summon them, ritually or by negligent accident, by saying his name or whatever. These devils are the pinnacle of evil in their world. Their confidence in that is supreme. I heard a story of a group of player characters. Years ago I heard the story. And these player characters, the guy was telling me that his group went to Nessus and sat down with Asmodeus, and they told Asmodeus that they were going to take his ruby rod, and if he tried to stop them, he would be sorry. And of course, in this story, he capitulated. If that story is true, the Dungeon Master is as crappy as can be. Period. Those player characters should be rotting in Asmodeus' dungeons and being tortured for all eternity for that affront. Asmodeus' servitors are pit fiends. A group of player characters versus 1,000,000 pit fiends is a no-win scenario. If the player characters died, they would have gotten off easy. That should have been the end of that group, period. Play these archfiends as the multiversally recognized power players that they are. These beings rule entire dimensions because they can, because they are that powerful, because they are that smart, because they are willing and able to dare anything to get what they want. Many of these people, many of these beings are worshipped as gods. They are not badasses. They are the badasses. Play them as such. Devils don't possess people like demons do. Devils prefer to coerce and suggest and convince mortals to do their bidding. Devils are master manipulators who mix lies in with truth and syrupy sweet logic to engineer events. Many devils can shape change and or become invisible, so they can engineer events without their victims even knowing that they're being manipulated. The Monster Manual 2 has a great explanation of the hierarchy of the planes of hell. It's on pages 44 and 45. This is a great start for your representation of the interactions between your player characters and the hierarchy of hell. The best advice I or anyone else can give the novice dungeon master who wishes to use devils in his campaign is to start with a buttload of research, then do more research, follow that with some in-depth research, and then top all of that research off with a whole lot of research. Take the hint. I hope this finds everybody well, and I hope that you have fun running devils in your game. Your player characters, these aren't your normal villains. Don't play them as such. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.